Characharam Tatparam Darshitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Ajnanati Mirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurum Militam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Gurur Brahma Gurur Vishnu Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha Guru Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Stavaram Jagamam Vyaktam Yat Kinchit Sacharacharam Tatparam Darshitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Babaji Vyapi Yat Sarvam Trilokyam Sacharacharam Tatparam Darshitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Sarvashuti Shiroratna Virachita Parambujaha Vedantam Bhuja Suryoya Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Chaitanya Shashvata Shanto Vyomatito Niranjanaha Bindunada Kalatita Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Jnana Shakti Samaruda Tadvamara Vibhushitaha Bhukti Mukti Pradata Cha Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Aneka Janma Samprata Karma Bandha Vidahine Atma Jnana Pradavena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shoshanam Bhava Sindhuscha Yapanam Sarasampadaha Guru Padodakam Samyak Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Na Guru Radhikam Tadvam Na Guru Radhikam Tapaha Tadvajnanat Param Nasti Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Manata Shri Jagannatha Madguru Shri Jagadguru Mamatma Sarva Bhutatma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Guru Radhiranadishcha Guru Paramadevatam Guru Parataram Nasti Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Tameva Mata Chapita Tameva Tvameva Bandhuscha Sakha Tvameva Tvameva Vidyadravinam Tvameva Tvameva Sarvam Mama Deva Deva Tvameva Sarvam Mama Deva Deva.
Guru Swami Vishwananda.
Tum hi Bhagavana mere Sadguru Swami Vishwananda.
Tum hi Bhagavana mere Sadguru Swami Vishwananda. Swami Vishwananda.
Tumi Bhagavan mere Sadguru Swami Vishwananda. Bhagavana mere Sadguru Swami Vishwananda.
Om Sushmatanabe Namaha, Om Chinmayaya Namaha, Om Gurumurtaye Namaha, Om Sundaraya Namaha, Om Sulochanaye Namaha, Om Sumukaya Namaha, Om Charuvasaya Namaha, Om Keshavaya Namaha, Om Padmabhujaya Namaha, Om Mandagamanaya Namaha, Om Shanumbaradharine Namaha, Om Ramaya Namaha, Om Mandirastapakaya Namaha, Om Shridipabharchakaya Namaha, Om Gayatri Ashvane Namaha, Om Arpanasvikarakaya Namaha, Om Vishnu Pujakaya Namaha, Om Namo Narayane Mantrapasakaya Namaha, Om Swaramayaya Namaha, Om Mandurakantaya Namaha, Om Krishna Sankirtana Lalupaya Namaha, Om Sutra Priyaya Namaha, Om Mitabashine Namaha, Om Vagmine Namaha, Om Chitrakala Visharadaya Namaha, Om Ratadharaya Namaha, Om Sadave Namaha, Om Jagatpantaya Namaha, Om Sarvalokaitaya Namaha, Om Bhaktapriyaya Namaha, Om Surdaya Namaha, Om Anukulaya Namaha, Om Neyaya Namaha, Om Sudarshanaya Namaha, Om Bhaktavatsalaya Namaha, Om Premamurtaye Namaha, Om Subekshanaya Namaha, Om Pritivardhanaya Namaha, Om Swastidayakaya Namaha, Om Tarakaya Namaha, Om Anugrahaya Namaha, Om Vardhanaya Namaha, Om Architaya Namaha, Om Artaya Namaha, Om Siddhipradaya Namaha, Om Jalandhanaya Namaha, Om Manoharaya Namaha, Om Mahakshaya Namaha, Om Siddheshwaraya Namaha, Om Bhasmabhushitaya Namaha, Om Atmalingaya Namaha, Om Lingachana Prasahakaya Namaha, Om Siddhisadanaya Namaha, Om Madhavaya Namaha, Om Omkarapasakaya Namaha, Om Sukshmaya Namaha, Om Vishokaya Namaha, Om Sadvikaya Namaha, Om Samadarshine Namaha, Om Dakshaya Namaha, Om Achintyaya Namaha, Om Nirahamkaraya Namaha, Om Nirmohaya Namaha, Om Avyagraya Namaha, Om Jitakrodaya Namaha, Om Vinayashilaya Namaha, Om Zavashaya Namaha, Om Kushalaya Namaha, Om Kshamaya Namaha, Om Satyadharmaya Namaha, Om Nirvikalpaya Namaha, Om Viraktaya Namaha, Om Atindraya Namaha, Om Satyasandhaya Namaha, Om Pavitraya Namaha, Om Madhurasvabhavaya Namaha, Om Suranandaya Namaha, Om Nandanaya Namaha, Om Prasanatmane Namaha, Om Bhaktanidaye Namaha, Om Sakshaye Namaha, Om Samatmaye Namaha, Om Sadayogine Namaha, Om Haraye Namaha, Om Sutapaya Namaha, Om Somyaya Namaha, Om Guryaya Namaha, Om Vimuktatmaya Namaha, Om Gambhiraya Namaha, Om Guptaya Namaha, Om Atmaramaya Namaha, Om Srinivasaya Namaha, Om Devaya Namaha, Om Jyotidaraya Namaha, Om Dhanyaya Namaha, Om Gurave Namaha, Om Duratikramaya Namaha, Om Gahanaya Namaha, Om Bhagavate Namaha, Om Harisharnamagadashakaya Namaha, Om Kuchachajagatagaya Namaha, Om Abhiprayaya Namaha, Om Sarvamata Samadhyaya Namaha, Om Kshamakratapavatakaya Namaha, Om Premamata Sri Vishwananda Swami Namaha. Atu Eva Avantulo Yato Vishnu Vichakrame Divya Sapta Dharmapihi Idam Vishnu Vichakrame Tretaditade Padam Samudamasya Panum Sure Trini Pada Vichakrame Vishnu Rupa Adabhyaha Tato Dharmani Arene Vishnu Karmani Pashyata Yato Vritani Paspashe Indrasya Yujasakaha Tad Vishnoho Paramam Padagum Sada Pashyanti Suryaha Diveva Chakshuratatam Tad Vipraso Vipanya Bhoja Gruharum Sasamindate Vishnoya Paramam Padam. Sadgurudevaya Dhimahi Tanno Vishwananda Prachodayate Om Paramahamsa Vidmahe Sadgurudevaya Dhimahi Tanno Vishwananda Prachodayate Om Paramahamsa Vidmahe Sadgurudevaya Dhimahi Tanno Vishwananda Prachodayate Suryakoti Samaprabha Nirvighnam Kuru Me Deva Sarvakaryeshu Sarvada Sarvakaryeshu Sarvada Om Bhurabhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Yo Yo Na Prachodayat Om Bhurabhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Yo Yo Na Prachodayat Om Bhurabhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Yo Yo Na Prachodayat Krishna Vishnu Madhusudana Ketapare Narayana Chutati Vikrama Chakrapane Tejati Sajadara Shidara Vasudeva Gopala Krishna Haraye Tava Suprabhatam Shri Rukmini Shabhavanasa Hare Murare Radesha Gopesha Surupa Kamadi Vanya Shri Dvarakashaya Vaikuntha Pate Bhuvane Kamurte Gopala Deva Haraye Tava Suprabhatam Meenakrite Kamatarupa Varahamurte Devi Kramaya Gumane Prihrama Rama Shri Rama Krishna Yadunandana Kalki Rupa Gopala Krishna Haraye Tava Suprabhatam Govinda Madhava Mukunda Paraparesha Damodara Chadarananda Gadari Shori Gopa Gopi Jana Samrita Dina Bando Gopi Jana Priyaye Tava Suprabhatam Shirachi Shari Pujagadi Patar Pashari Sadbhaktare Sadanashai Ramadgashai Shri Gopa Bama Vidutalpa Sajadishai Gopa Bala Balaye Tava Suprabhatam Shri Kashyapatri Sukhanarada Gautamadi Brahmarshi Sangamani Sangava Bharateshoho Tishtanti Deva Tava Darshana Bhagya Hetoho Gopala Shekharaye Tava Suprabhatam Madhara Jadi Tulasi Dalamaya Kadyahe Mayani Anjali Pute Samudaharanti Tishtanti Tatpavatatara Kale Munindraha Radha Manoharaye Tava Suprabhatam Vedatrayam Patati Gotamakana Guyaha Gayanti Sadguna Gano Varanashamagraha Sankirtayanti Tava Nama Kadashi Sheshaha Shri Naradari Rishaya Tava Suprabhatam Govardhanodharana Gopa Kishora Gopa Gopi Janamrita Sudesha Bhavadi Pota Trilokya Mohana Sumangala Divya Deha Shri Rukminisha Varada Tava Suprabhatam Shri Vatsachina Sharanagata Parijata Bhaktarti Banjana Kripakara Dina Bandhu Vidyanta Gayati Jana Priya Divya Rupa Shri Nanda Gopatanaya Tava Suprabhatam Padmaksha Padma Mukha Padmadara Prameya Padmalaya Sharita Padma Nivasa Shori Padmopavati Surasevita Pada Padma Padmadinata Haraye Tava Suprabhatam Vrinatale Viharanaya Mahendra Vanya Gandharpadarpa Haratiya Sudesha Rupa Chandrananaya Sita Chandana Ligna Deha Govinda Yadava Hare Tava Suprabhatam Shri Nanda Nandana Yashoda Kumara Tira Mayanga Dina Davichona Supushpahara Nidam Budasa Susarira Ramavihara Gopala Deva Haraye Tava Suprabhatam Shri Vaishi Jambavati Satya Sukanti Padra Shri Mitra Vindya Divasha Prabhu Putri Kadyahe Ishtanti Divya Pavane Savaseva Nardam Gopi Manapriya Haye Tava Suprabhatam Shri Krishna Achyuta Ananda Mukunda Shori Radha Manohara Janardana Chakrapane Ramani Divya Munayurna Nishambharanti Brahmi Muhurta Samaye Tava Suprabhatam Shri Krishna Suprabhatam Ye Patanti Aharnisham Puri Kritam Mahapapa Shri Krishna Rayetu Ishvara Paramakrishna Sachitananda Vigraha Anadiradir Govinda Sarvakarana Karanam Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Chintamani Bakara Sadma Sukarpa Viksha Laksha Viteshu Surabhira Pipalayantam Lakshmi Sahasra Shata Sambrahma Sevyamanam Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Vedam Kanantam Aravinda Dalaya Taksham Paravatam Samasitam Buddha Sundarangam Kandharva Koti Kamaniya Vishesha Shobham Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Alora Chandra Kala Satvanamaya Vamshi Radhangadam Pranaya Keli Kalamilasam Shamantri Bangalanitam Niyata Prakasham Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Angayi Asya Sakalendriya Vintimanti Pashyanti Panti Kalayanti Shiram Chakanti Ananda Chinmaya Sakujvala Vigrahasya Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Advaitam Achyutam Anadimanam Tarupam Adyam Purana Purusham Navayovanam Cha Vedeshu Durlapam Adurlapam Atmapakto Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Antastu Koti Shatavatsara Sampragamyo Vayoratapi Manaso Muni Pungavanam सोऽप्यस्ति यत्र परसिन्धुर्चिन्त्य तत्त्वे गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि एकोऽप्यसोरचरितुं जगदन्तकोटिं यशक्षिरस्ति जगदन्तचयायनन्तः अनन्तरस्थपरमानुचयन्तरस्थम् गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि यद्भावभावितधियो मनुजस्तथैव सम्प्राप्य रूपमहिमासनयानपुरुषः शुक्तेयमेव निगमा प्रतिते स्तुवन्ति गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि आनन्दचिन्मयरसा प्रतिपादिताभिस्ताभिर्य एव निजरूपतया कलाभिः गोलोक एव निवसत्यखिलात्मभूतो गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि प्रेमञ्जनचुरितभक्तिविलोचनेन सन्तः सदैव हृदयेषु विलोकयन्ति यं श्यामसुन्दरमचिन्त्य गुणस्वरूपम् गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि रामादिमूर्तिषु कलानि यमेन तिष्ठन् नानावतारमकरोत् भुवनेषु किन्तु कृष्णः स्वयं समभवत् परमः पुमान्यो गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि यस्य प्रभा प्रभवतो जगदन्तकोटि कोटिष्वशेषवसुधादिविभूतिहीनम् तद्ब्राह्मणीश्वरमनन्तमशेषभूतम् गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि मायामि यस्य जगदन्तशतानि सूते त्रैगुण्यतद्विषयभेदवितायमाना सत्त्वावलम्बि परसत्त्वविशुद्धसत्त्वम् गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि आनन्दचिन्मयरसमतया मनसु यप्राणिनं प्रतिपलस्मरतामुपेत्य लीलायितेन भुवनानि जयात्यजस्रम् गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि गोलोकनाम्नि निजतं नितले च तस्य देवी महेश हरिधामसुतेषु तेषु ते प्रभावनिचया विहितश्च येन गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि सृष्टिस्थितिप्रलयसाधनशक्तिरेका जयेव यस्य भुवनानि भवति दुर्गा इच्छानुरूपमपि यस्य च तिष्ठति सा गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि क्षीरं यथा दधिविकारविशेषयोग सञ्जायते न हि तथा पृथक् अस्ति हेतोः यत्सम्भूतमपि तथा समुपेति कार्यात् गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि दीपशिरेव हि सशन्तरमाप्युपेत्य दीपायते विविधहेषु समानधर्मा यस्तद्विदेव हि च विष्णुतया विभाति गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Vyakaranarvanachane Bhajati Sma Yoga Nidram Ananta Jagananda Saroma Kupa Adara Shakshimavalamya Param Swamurtim Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Yasye Kanishvasita Kalamatavalambya Jivanti Loma Piraja Jaganandanataha Vishnur Mahansa Yasya Kalani Shesho Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Vasvanya Tashma Chakaleshu Nisheshu Techaha Sriyam Kiyatmakatayata Vitatvanatra Brahmaya Esha Jagananda Vidana Karta Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Yatpada Palanayukam Vinataya Kumbha Tam Prepanama Samaye Saganadi Rajaha Viktam Vihantum Aramasya Jagatrayasya Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Agir Mahega Ganamambu Maroti Shastra Kalastatatma Manasiti Jagatrayani Yasmat Bhavanti Vibhavanti Vishanti Yamcha Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Yakshakshuresha Savita Sakala Grahanam Rajasamasta Suramurti Rashesha Tejaha Yasyaknaya Brahmati Samrita Kala Chakro Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Dharmota Papani Jayasudayasta Pamshi Brahmadi Gita Pataka Padayascha Jivaha Yatatamadra Vibhava Prakata Prabhava Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Yastinda Gopamata Vendra Mahosva Karma Vandana Rupa Parabhajana Matanoti Karmani Nirganati Kintu Bhakti Pacham Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Yam Krodha Kama Sahaja Pranayati Viti Vatsarya Moha Guru Gaurava Sevya Bhavare Sanchintya Tasya Sarishintana Purete Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Ishvara Paramakrishna Sachitananda Vigraha Anavirati Govinda Sarvakarana Karanam Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami.
Om Ananatimirandasya Yananjana Shalakaya Chakshurun Militam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Jai Gurudev, good morning. How is the Guru Gita going? Are surviving? A few crashed yesterday, I saw it. So today we have Canto 6, chapter 16, verse 2. It says, Sri Narada Uvacha Jivatmam Pasya Vadramte Mataram Pitaram Chate Surdo Vandha Vasastapta Sucha Tvatkratya Vrishatham. And it says, Sri Narada Muni said, O living entity, all good fortune unto you. Just see your father and mother. All your friends and relatives are overwhelmed with grief because of your passing away. So this is the story of the King Citraketu and his guru Angira. Have you heard about it? King Citraketu, he was a king, and for many, many years he tried to have a child. And he could not. His many wives could not begot a child for him. And this sage, Angira, visited him, and Citraketu asked him for a boon, for a wish. I say, "Oh sage, please bless me with a child." And the sage said, "Okay, but this child will be the cause of great happiness, great joy, and the cause of big suffering." So one of the wives got immediately pregnant. They got the child. And when the child was born, the other wives who didn't got the child with him got jealous and poisoned the kid. So the kid passed, and the king, from being in ultimate joy, passed to ultimate sorrow. This tragedy destroyed him. He was devastated. So, by chance, Sage Narada was passing, and the king asked, "Please bring my child back to life." So Narada do so, as we can see in the verse. He brings the child back to life, and it says, "Behold, no, here you have all your family, or your father. Everybody's crying for you." And he called it "O living entity." He doesn't address him with his name. He doesn't address him with any else than "O living entity." So basically, he's calling this being, this soul, living entity, and tell him, "Look, here is all of these people crying for you because they want to see you." And the child, or the soul of the child, starts to give a satsang to all the family about the importance of spiritual knowledge, transcendental knowledge. And he explained that we are not the body, that we should aim for a highest purpose in life, we should meditate upon God, Narayana, etc., etc. So, from this big tragedy and sorrow, born something new. And is that the king finally realized what is the aim of life. And his material pursuit is finished with this. And he retired himself to the forest, and eventually he got Darshan from the Lord in his form of Sankarsana. So I think in a way it's quite fitting. I mean, everything is fitting with what Guruji is talking about these days. No, like Guruji, I think is going through all the topics, all the themes in this Guru Gita. Is really touching every aspect of our lives. But I would want to focus in a few of them. And so the first thing, Guruji, I mentioned it yesterday, he explained why he's not coming down. When I say coming down, is because his house is a bit up, but he's not coming to the, not to this realm. He is down with all of us, but a little bit higher. And so he's not hanging out with us anymore too much. Remember, a few years ago, I really, really struggled to remember that. But when I came 7 years ago, Guruji used to spend a lot of time in the lobby because people came to see him. And then if the chances to get an interview with him, I mean, were still rare, but were quite high. We were all waiting, folded hand, bowing down our knees on the lobby. Guruji was passing by and like choosing the one. And then you were like, it's me, it's me, it's me, and no, the one next to you. But eventually you may get an interview with him. He will call you to the room on the 200 level. Not even to the room, to the corridor, remember? Awkward moments of people passing by and he's sending them off. And so great moments of Guruji being around, going to the kitchen, to the Babaji cave. Like he used to spend a lot of time here. And he revealed the day before yesterday why he's not doing it anymore. And he said, because in all of these interviews, all of these interactions I had with people, the only thing they were doing is asking me for things. And he says, I came here to give you God, but you are just keep asking things that push you away from God. So what did he do? Because he also cannot say no in a way, you know, his wish fulfilling. Do you remember the story of Plitu's brother? Did it during the satsang. When they explained him what is Darshan, Pritu told him, yeah, you just go to the queue, inside of you think what do you need, what do you want, and then when you come there, you hold that desire inside of you, and then Guruji will bless you. That was the instruction. And then he was, during the whole queue, thinking, okay, I want to win the lottery, I want a house, I want a wife, I want this and that and that and that. And the whole queue, he was thinking, what does he want? And when he reached the point in front of Guruji, all of this just vanished, and asked him, please help me to reestablish my faith in God. Out of nowhere, like grace, no? Clarity, one moment of clarity can save your life. And then he shared how his life changed, and now he's doing seva in the ashram, etc., etc. So the first point is that we ask the sages, we ask the Sadguru, we ask God for things. Govinda. Yeah. But we normally forget about what we really should ask, that is God himself, the Sadguru's feet. Love for God. And then I think another point that Guruji addressed, not in this time, but I think it's very clear for the devotees so far, is that Guruji said, I came to frustrate your desires. So it doesn't matter how much we try him to satisfy us with things in this world, he's very good at frustrating them. And eventually, whenever there is something related to this material world, he's very good at crushing that expectation and feeling ourselves miserable if the request was not the right thing. Did it happen to you? Maybe not. Okay. For me, until I actually got it, I asked for other things. Even before meeting Guruji, no? What kind of things I asked God? You know, how many letters I wrote to God? Or this Mataji, or another Mataji. She's the one. No, another one. No, this is the one. But he fulfilled all of them, you know? But yeah. After a while, it's not so exciting anymore. Yeah, well, you're laughing. I'm sure I'm not the only one. Okay. So, Guruji yesterday was saying, no, not yesterday, sorry. This was on the first day. I really liked the first half an hour of the Guru Gita. Guruji kind of briefed us what he was going to speak about. Half an hour or 1 hour. Really recommended on the first day. And he said, we fail to understand the Guru. Doesn't matter who you are, where you are, you cannot understand what is he doing. And he said, what happened in this case? You have two options when you don't understand the blessing of the Guru, the Sadguru interacting with us in our life. Do you remember which choices we have? Not choices, like what normally happens. And he said, there are no gray zones in between. Huh? Yeah, exactly. Surrender or fly. Yeah, and basically is, or you accept without understanding, because we will never understand. That is out of the equation. We will never understand what he's doing. But you have two choices. Or you surrender in the form of acceptance, or you just go away with your own fantasies, following your own mind. And he says something very, very interesting. You need to become the Guru's enemy. Does it make sense for you? No. Why? Because if you leave the path, he said yesterday, we are in the last part of our journey. We're in the highway and in the last segment of our life. When you reach your Sadguru, that's it. If you hold on, that's it. It may be your last life. So if you have this belief and you leave him, what is the only option you have? Exactly, God. And not even that, because it says if the Guru is angry with you, not even God can save you. But that's another topic. You need to become his enemy because you need to destroy the whole idea of who he is and why is he here for, because you just quit your chance. How can you live with that? He's saying, you have this opportunity, you have me in your life, you need to ask me for the right things, you need to hold it in the end. The life of the devotee is not easy. I came to frustrate your desires, so the path is difficult. But if you quit, the only way you can quit is if you judge him. If you separate, if you push him away. Because otherwise you will not be able to live with the idea that you miss your life's chance. And you may need to wait for maybe a few hundreds or thousands of years until the next one. It's a very intense topic. But again, Guruji say, it's not him who puts the distance. It's us, the ones who push him away on this not understanding what he's doing. And he say, we hold on this idea of independency. We really like it here. But he says, are you really independent? Are you actually independent? You call this freedom? You are tied to so many things in the world. Govinda. So we are attached to so many things. Like the king. Now, of course, it may become an attachment. We know that Guruji is not so fan of many more brahmacharis in the mission. He wants people engaged in the world. But he says, do your duty with the mind focused in God. It's not wrong to have children. Someone needs to, the mission needs to carry on after this generation. It's not bad to have children, but it's very important the mindset we have. Are we attached to the family? Are we attached to the children? Or we are really clever and we understand the child doesn't belong to me, belongs to God. I'm just raising a child. I'm taking care of him. Belongs to God. Yeah, and that attachment is not there. Your goal is God. His goal or her goal of your daughter or son, you should help them to make their goal of life God. And then there is no problem. Then doesn't matter what you do, brahmacharya or not. Guruji defined what is a Brahman yesterday, no? Those who are fully focused in God. He says it's not about caste, it's not about birth, it's not about colors. Those who are fully focused in God. So, again to this paradox, or again to these two options. Or you criticize the Guru, or you accept. You have only these two choices. And if you criticize him, then what you do is you push him away. And Guruji also mentioned something. The Guru can be very harsh at you, but he's doing it out of love and helping you to move from A to B, and B is God. Yeah? But if you do the same in your mind, what happens? You're going from B to A. You're basically coming back. You push the blessing away. And when Guruji said yesterday, he asked, what does the Guru want from you? Someone in the crowd yelled, love, our love, our love. And what did Guruji say? Doesn't even belongs to you, that love. What do you mean? That love that you have for God doesn't even belongs to you. Was given by grace. And he said, I can say this, and that love will be challenged. And a few nights ago, we were, for me, this Guru Gita is very, very intense. I'm really trying to listen all of it, and I always ask myself how to put this into practice. How to test this. So I was with this idea of doesn't matter what happened with the Guru, everything is prasad. Everything is a blessing. So we were finishing the Guru Gita. I'm in this blissful state of the whole day, listening to Guruji. It's dinner time. Guruji served his food. He's at the table, and I'm about to serve my food. And he shouts, "Move away, man!" I was in between him and something that he wanted. And immediately that blissful state got corrupted badly. Feeling that love would suddenly give place to a different kind of feelings, different kind of thoughts, different kind of blissful state, from B to A, full. And then I'm thinking man, I was just asking. I want to really apply what he says. I said okay, Guruji, Om, no fear policy. And I said, okay, I take it. Thank you. Prasad. I bow down, far away. And funny enough, a few minutes later, he just came to the kitchen like if nothing would have happened. I say, Aditya, how are you? Cool, it works. It works, but after 15 hours listening his satsang, I'm aware of, okay. It doesn't mean he doesn't love me. It's just... And also it helped me to ground, honestly, because in this state, you cannot really operate. I forget things. You are there, you to take care of the stuff. In the daily day, I'm not sure we can operate on that mind state. So he basically ground me to continue with my life. Another time also happened. I was in France with him and other people. And we were staying in a very, very old house. It was like a chateau, like a little old house. And for some reason, one of those days, I started feeling really bad since the morning. Extremely negative. Body feelings of wanting to throw, pain. Something was really going on. I have no clue what. I don't want to see Guruji. I really, in that mindset that you don't want any bhakta around. You don't want positivity. You just want to be with your own negative mind. And it happens, I'm in the kitchen, and it becomes really, really bad. I really could not see Guruji. I just was rejecting the idea of him being around me. And I'm in the kitchen, cutting some vegetables for lunch. And I feel someone passing by behind me, and I feel nails on my back. 10 nails. Scratching my back. And I feel the cold, of the nails going inside of the skin. And it's like electricity goes from my back up to the head, like shaking the body. And in that moment, I feel completely released. Like the whole feeling I had that day, it just went away. And of course, I turned and was Guruji, removing I don't know what. And like he did, he washed his hands and walked away. Can we understand what he's doing? If we analyze, maybe yes, at least we can, no, we can't, sorry. He say we cannot. But we can say, whatever he does is for my highest good. But yeah, he's a constant, a living paradox in a way. I remember one time in Rodriguez, we visit Guruji gave us darshan. Rodriguez is a small island next to Mauritius. And Guruji was giving a darshan there, and after the owner of the priest of the temple invited Guruji for dinner. And when we go, we stay for dinner, etc. And Guruji brought for him a Guru Gita, the 2014 version. 2014? 2014. And he gave it to me, and I put it on my back. And he said, "This for the priest. We will give him after." So we met there with an old-time brahmachari, that he's not brahmachari anymore, but since many years he met Guruji Mauritius and he was there, the priest and other people. We go, and in the car, coming back home, Guruji said, "Oh, I forgot to give him the Guru Gita." And then I remember, yeah, it's on my backpack. And Guruji said, "Come back." So we turn, and we start coming back to the house. So I put my hand to take the Guru Gita out, and my hand touched something very soft. And I touch again, and I realize it's a banana. And his banana is not on the package. It's not on the skin. It's completely out. And it's all of this like muddy mixture inside of my backpack. I say, "Oh." And I take the book, and it looked fine. And I turn it, and the whole cover is like stained with banana. I say, "Oh man." But it's good that it's dark. You know, it's late at night. The car is dark. The light is off. We stop, and Guruji told him, "I have a gift for you." Aditya. I say, "Okay." I just, I remove the solid things from the scripture. I turn it to the nice side. I hand it to Guruji, and he looked at it. He turned on the light. He shifted, and he said, "What is this?" And I just said, "Sorry, a banana was in my backpack." And Guruji just looked at me like, "We will solve this later," kind of look. He hands the book to the priest, and the priest says like, "Oh, don't worry, a blessing from Aditya ji." I say, "Okay, I'm finished. Like, this is my last trip." So he gave it to him. He talked a little bit, and we go. And then the whole trip, Guruji was just deciding where to leave me in a way that I will not be able to come back home. So every spot, like, "Oh no, there is a police station, he will find help. Okay, let's go in the supermarket. No, he will find food, he will survive, and then he will be able to walk home. Here, oh no, there is a car on that, he will find it." So we were the whole trip. And of course, he's shouting, and you do always everything wrong. Guruji, when he wants to make the point, "You always ruin everything. I cannot trust you anything. I cannot give you anything." So the whole trip, now we are laughing, yeah, but I'm assure you, in the moment I wanted to die. But eventually, like these kind of mistakes, that I will call them, and Guruji behaving, very effusive, and it really, with time, helped me to develop this feeling of belonging to him. That he belongs to me, yeah, we can say that, but that you belong to him. And he can tell whatever he wants to you, that this feeling of like a dad, that if he's mad, he can be mad. I'm okay. If he's happy, he can be happy next to me. And I'm okay also with that. That he needs to be smiling and giving you like life advices every time, and blessing you. Like he can also behave in different ways. And that developed with time. But in this process, the feeling that I encounter many times is to run away. Even 2 days ago. But when we kind of quit this idea of understanding the Guru, and we see our life, and we see how every little thing he does, himself, or through life, is really to bring us closer and closer and closer to God. And again, to close, just remember, whenever you are in those moments of weakness, whatever is the outcome, don't let it be to be pushing him away from your life. Because eventually, you will end up feeling him as your enemy, when the only solely purpose of his incarnation is to help us to reach God, as we can hear every day in the Guru Gita. Jai Gurudev.
Namaste Narasimhaya.
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 Da 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 da
La 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 ine.
da 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 da
La 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 ine.
Nanyakashipo Vakshana
Hiranyakashipur Vakshaha.
Hiranyakashipo Vakshana
Hiranyakashipur Vakshaha.
Simho Parato Narasimho Yato Yato Yamitato Narasimho Yato Yato Yamitato Narasimho Yato Yato Yamitato Narasimho Yato Yato Yamitato Narasimho Ahim Narasimho Idaye Narasimho Ahim Narasimho Idaye Narasimho Ahim Narasimho Idaye Narasimho Ahim Narasimho Idaye Narasimho Narasimham Adim Sharanam Prapati Narasimham Adim Sharanam Prapati Narasimham Adim Sharanam Narasimhamanim Sharanam Prapade Gavakana Kamaravarim Nakama Buddha Danita Hiranyakasipu Tanutena Kisavadena Narahari Rupa Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Kara Kamaravare Nakama Kruta Sriga Kalita Hiranyakashipu Tanubringa Keshavadita Narahari Rupa Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Kesavadita Narahari Rupa Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Om Kesavadita Narahari Rupa Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Om Jaya Narsingade 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 Jaya Narsingade Jaya Narsingade 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 Jaya Narsingade O Jaya Prahlad Maharaj Prahlad Maharaj Bhakta Swarupa Jaya Prahlad Maharaj Jaya Prahlad Maharaj Prahlad Maharaj Bhakta Swarupa Jaya Prahlad Maharaj Gurudev 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 Jaya Jaya Gurudev Jaya Jaya Gurudev 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 Jaya Jaya Gurudev Sri Vishwananda Gurudev 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 Sri Vishwananda Gurudev Sri Vishwananda Gurudev 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 Sri Vishwananda Gurudev Oh Gurudev Gurudev Sri Vishwananda Gurudev 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 Sri Vishwananda Gurudev Oh Gurudev Gurudev Sri Vishwananda Gurudev 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 Sri Vishwananda Gurudev Oh Gurudev 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 Sri Vishwananda Gurudev Sri Vishwananda Gurudev 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 Sri Vishwananda Gurudev Sri Vishwananda Gurudev 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 Sri Vishwananda Gurudev Sri Vishwananda Gurudev 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 Sri Vishwananda Gurudev Gurudev Sri Vishwananda Mangala Mangala Me Yatiraja Ramanuja Mangala Mangala Me Om Ramanuja Ramanuja Mangala Mangala Me Yatiraja Ramanuja Mangala Mangala Me Karaya Mangala Mangala Me Yatiraja Ramanuja Mangala Mangala Me Ramanuja Ramanuja Mangala Mangala Me Yatiraja Ramanuja Mangala Mangala Me Sankama Pradeshtitaya Mangala Mangala Me Saregama Pradeshtitaya Mangala Mangala Me Vedantadhani ne Godakachaya Mangala Mangala Me Vedantadhani ne Godakachaya Mangala Mangala Me Ramanuja Ramanuja Mangala Mangala Me Yatiraja Ramanuja Mangala Mangala Me Ramanuja Ramanuja Mangala Mangala Me Yatiraja Ramanuja Mangala Mangala Me Gangesha ke Karadataya Mangala Mangala Me Gangesha ke Karadataya Mangala Mangala Me Mananataya Kanine Tadaya Mangala Mangala Me Mananataya Kanine Tadaya Mangala Mangala Me Ramanuja Ramanuja Mangala Mangala Me Yatiraja Ramanuja Mangala Mangala Me Ramanuja Ramanuja Mangala Mangala Me Yatiraja Ramanuja Mangala Mangala Me Om Jai Jagadisha Hare Swami Jai Jagadisha Hare Bhakt Janon ke Sankat Das Janon ke Sankat Jana me dur kare Om Jai Jagadisha Hare Jo dhyave bala pave Dukha bina se manaka Swami dukha bina se manaka Sukha sampati gara ave Sukha sampati gara ave Kastamite dhanaka Om Jai Jagadisha Hare Mata Pita Tuma Mere Sharana Gahume Kisaki Swami Sharana Gahume Kisaki Tuma Bina Ora Na Durja Tuma Bina Ora Na Durja Ashta Karume Kisaki Om Jai Jagadisha Hare Tuma Purana Paramatma Tuma Adarayami Swami Tuma Adarayami Parabrahma Parameshwara Parabrahma Parameshwara Tuma Sabake Swami Om Jai Jagadisha Hare Tuma Karuna Ke Sagar Tuma Palana Karata Swami Tuma Palana Karata Ne Sevaka Tuma Swami Ne Sevaka Tuma Swami Kripa Karo Bharata Om Jai Jagadisha Hare Tuma Ho Eka Agochar Sabake Pranapati Swami Sabake Pranapati Kisa Vidhi Milun Dayamaya Kisa Vidhi Milun Kripamaya Tuma Kome Kumati Om Jai Jagadisha Hare Dinabandhu Dukha Harta, Tumhara Rakshaka mere, Swami Tumhara Rakshaka mere, Karuna Hata Padao, Karuna Hata Padao, Sharana Paradere, Om Jaya Jagadisha Hare, Vishaya Vikara Mitao, Papa Haro Deva, Swami Papa Haro Deva, Shraddha Bhakti Badao, Shraddha Prema Badao, Santana Ki Seva, Om Jaya Jagadisha Hare, Dana Mama Dana Sapa Tera, Swami Sapa Kucha Tera, Swami Sapa Kucha Tera, Tera Tuchko Arpan, Tera Tuchko Arpan, Pyara Ke Mera, Oche Jagadisha Hare, Oche Jagadisha Hare, Swami Jai Jagadisha Hare, Bhakta Jalon Ke Sankata, Dasa Jalon Ke Sankata, Jana Me Dura Kare, Om Jaya Jagadisha Hare, Om Mame Chakare Ragoji, Girdhari Lala Chakare Ragoji, Girdhari Lala Chakare Ragoji, Girdhari Lala Chakare Ragoji, Mane Chakare Ragoji, Girdhari Lala Chakare Ragoji, Girdhari Lala Chakare Ragoji, Girdhari Lala Chakare Ragoji, Oh Chakare Rago, Chakare Rago, Chakare Ragoji, Chakare Rago, Chakare Rago, Chakare Ragoji, Oh Mane Chakare Ragoji, Girdhari Lala Chakare Ragoji, Shama Mane Chakare Ragoji, Girdhari Lala Chakare Ragoji, Govinda Mane Chakare Ragoji, Girdhari Lala Chakare Ragoji, Girdhari Lala Chakare Ragoji, Girdhari Lala Chakare Ragoji, Girdhari Lala Chakare Ragoji. Eva Mata Chavita Tvameva, Tvameva Bandhuscha Sakha Tvameva, Tvameva Vidya Dravinam Tvameva, Tvameva Sarvam Mama Deva Deva, Tvameva Sarvam Mama Deva Deva. Satoma Sagamaya, Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya, Mrityonma Amritam Gamaya. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti, Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu, Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu, Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti, Shri Gurubhyo Namaha, Hari Om. Shri Lakshmi Narayan Bhagwan ki Jai, Sri Bhutabhrteshwarnath Mandir ki Jai, Shri Radha Krishna Kanyayan ki Jai, Shri Bhavati Bhavachi ki Jai, Shri Ramanujacharya ki Jai. Let's bolo Satgurudeva Sri Swami Vishwananda Mahaprabhu ki Jai. Shri Krishnaya Govindaya Gopi Janalapaya Paraya Paramapurushaya Parakarma Mantrayanta Tantra Ushadastra Shastaya Samurai Samurai Nityo Mochai Mochai Om Namo Bhagavate Mahasudarshanaya Diti Jvala Paritaya Saradiksha Pramahumpat Parashmai Parabrahmane Paramchatishe Swaha. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti, Shri Gurubhyo Namaha, Hari Om. Jai Jai Shri Ram. Kachivarasmanam Govina, Govina, Bhaktavatala Govina, 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 Pundani Kavarade, Anita Eknath Nande, Pandaminath Maharaj ki, Mini Maharani ki, Samasta Bhakta Mandali ki, Jai Alvar Emperor Tiruvalikai Shara.